Kia ora, ko dia ho, hara mai, welcome to today's 5-minute Makerspace, which as the name suggests, means that our activity only takes 5 minutes. Now today we're making plastic from milk, so let's take a look at what you're going to need. For today's activity, we of course need our milk. We need 1 cup, we need a tablespoon of this white vinegar, spare bowl, something to heat the milk with. We definitely need a sieve, we need some of this paper towel, and we've got some cutters here. And it doesn't matter if you don't have proper cutters, you could just use a round cutter or something like that might be in a drawer at home. So the first thing that we need to do is heat up our milk. It needs to be hot, but not boiling. You may need an adult to help. You can choose to do it in the microwave, or today I'm going to do it on the stove, and I'll be back when the milk is hot and we'll show you the next steps. So now the milk is hot, I'm actually going to pour it back into a jug. And now I'm going to add a tablespoon of vinegar. This will make the milk start to curdle. You can give it a light stir. So when it curdles, it'll start having lots of different kind of solids in it. You might not be able to see that right now, but we'll show it up close soon enough. Just wait for it to cool for a few minutes and we'll be back for the next steps. For the next step, tip the mixture into a sieve. Wait a few moments for all the liquid to come off. Transfer the solid to the bowl, and you can tip the solution out because we no longer need it. Now using the back of the spoon or your fingers, whichever you prefer, work with this solid until it becomes like Play-Doh. If there's excess liquid, you can just drain it off. Keep on squeezing it between your hands. Keep squeezing until all that liquid has come out. Discard the bowl, and then with your paper towel, give it a couple of layers, and then place our piece of plastic on top. Going to leave it for 30 minutes so some of the water that is still in the lump is soaked up by the paper. And we'll be back again after that. It's been half an hour. Here is our plastic. It's some of that moisture has gone into the paper towel, so that's fine. We can move that aside. Now it's time to bring in a board and our cutters. And what we're going to do is just mold the plastic into our cutter. Let's just see if that's going to work. We might have to just level that off a little bit. It is quite crumbly, of course, so I should be able to, with any luck, push this shape out. Like so. Here we go. Now I'm going to transfer that to a plate, very carefully of course, so it doesn't break. And we'll try and make another one while we're here. So we'll just use our hands. We'll see if we can press that into this flower shape that I've got here. Well, it's quite delicate, this particular shape, so we'll do our best. Just like before, just rub it off the edge. Let's move those pieces aside and just press this out onto the plate. There we go, and that's come out like that. So what we need to do now is leave our shapes to dry out and harden. Now this is going to take a couple of days. So somewhere warm is fantastic. Because the weather like it is at the moment, somewhere near a window would be fantastic, but of course leave it out of harm's way of animals or small children who might pick it up and put them on their mouth. So please just be careful. If you need to keep it up high, please do so. And then after a couple of days, but for us it's only going to be a couple of seconds, we'll see come back and we'll see the final product. And then I'll tell you what you can do with it then. So it's been a few days now and our plastic has been steadily drying out over that time. And I'll just show you a bit of a close-up as to what they look like just at the end. But they're now ready for decorating, so painting or a varnish of some description, or maybe a little bit of both. Anyway, it's up to you, and maybe you could experiment with some different shapes and things, and maybe you could turn them into decorations for your Christmas tree. Well, I really hope you enjoyed making those plastic decorations. We're going to have a slide that explains what the material that you've made exactly is and how it replicates plastic. Thanks for joining us. I really hope you enjoyed our activity. We'll see you next time. Ka kite.